Many call it too strict. A controversial dress code has some parents and students at a Central Kentucky high school fighting for change.
The dress code at Woodford County High School has been in the national spotlight after a student was sent home. Tonight, a committee in charge of reviewing the dress code looked at some options on how to change it. Monique Blair tells us what the group decided to do.
The decade-old dress code policy at Woodford County High School has received quite a bit of attention since school started. So now a committee made up of the high school's faculty members, students, and parents is trying to figure out how to change the current policy. One proposal is to drop the dress code altogether. A second proposal was designed by Maggie Sinceri, who proposes that students should be allowed to wear shorts or skirts as long as they exceed the student's fingertips when standing up straight. Another component would be to allow the student's collarbone to show, but with some stipulations, whereas the current code states a student's collarbone cannot be seen at all.
What Maggie's does is it really contemporizes it with the current fashions. It does do finger measurements, but it relies on the student to do those finger measurements.
A third proposal would be to keep the current dress code with only minor changes.
No backs showing that hadn't been in there, and then a relativistic judgment by principals was dropped.
Now, those three proposals did pass during Tuesday's meeting and will now be handed off to the Site-Based Decision-Making Council. The fourth proposal, though, did not pass, and that was to have a uniform dress code.
It's different if it's a uniform at an elementary school where they're not about to go out into the real world where they're going to have to experience other people dressing differently. I mean, we're high schoolers, we're not fifth graders.
A vote was taken in regards to the uniform proposal, and the majority voted against it. In Woodford County, Monique Blair for the Fox 56 10 o'clock news.
The committee's next meeting will discuss the consequences if students violate the dress code.
And the final decision as to what dress code proposal will be implemented will be decided by the Site-Based Decision-Making Committee.